understand it, bro. Like I don't like it was just hanging. There's a vacuum leak somewhere. I don't know where is it, but it's somewhere. Now let's try to start up again. It's going back and forth like it's supposed. Now look. You see now? Like I'm thinking it's this. It gotta be. It gotta be. It gotta be that. Now I'm starting to think it might be the air ducts. Let's take those off. Let's see what they do. That's one off. Take this one off. Drop them. Let's see if it make a difference. No difference. But then again, I'm out of gas again. I gotta go get some gas. Alright, we found it. Look at this. WD. It's raised up. We got a vacuum leak. One of the boots. Let's see if we can pinpoint it. This is cylinder 2. I can't really tell. Let me take this off. Alright, get the cover on, let's see. About 73. I don't know. I see what it is. It's no hole. Look at that right there. Look at that. There's no screw in there. Alright, found out what it is. The bolt must have came out of there. You see it right there? I knew it was something. Let me see. You see it? I can't get it. Alright, y'all see it right. That screw. Right there, you see it? All the way to the back. Let me see if I can get you up in there. It's right there, you see it? That silver right there. Somehow the bolt came out. I knew it was a vacuum leak, bro. I'm like, bro, there's no way it's supposed to be running this raggedy. But the question is how it get out. Like, this is the most strangest stuff. Like that jet being out, then that coming out. Like, that's crazy. But let's put a bolt in there and put some Loctite on it this time. But it didn't start acting up until I blew that fuse. Like, that's the crazy part. But let me put one in there and see what happens. All right, so I haven't started up yet, but I hope I didn't burn the starter up. But if you have a vacuum leak and it's hanging, 9 times out of 10, if your RPMs are hanging, 9 times out of 10 you have a vacuum leak. So let's see if I can start her up. See what she do. thinking it's these hoses. Like this hose feel like, but this hose is hard as a rock. So I'm gonna see if I can. Let's cut into it. Like that joker hard, like it's trash or something. Let's cut into it. See what's happening with it. Here's my razor. Alright, here we go. I'm saying, like, it's hard, like hard. So let's see what's happening. I mean, nothing, bro. It looked decent, like, pretty much cut it in there for nothing. I mean, other than as hard as a rock, I mean, it ain't doing nothing. I mean, maybe it got holes in it. Maybe, I don't know. Let me see. I mean, maybe it got a leak in it somewhere. I don't know. I mean, but it is hard. I'm gonna just have to get another hole. I don't want to cut nothing up. Blade dull, I don't know what. I think last time that I tried to block these holes off, it wouldn't run right. So that's why I took them back out. But yeah, this is definitely hard as a rock. Hopefully it's not dry rotted, but I'm gonna plug it up and then we're gonna try to start it up. All right, let's try starting it back up. You gotta find that leak. Oh, got the lines on. Let me put the lines back on. All right, let's try it again. Be honest, I think that's what it was. It was this hose right here, hard as a rock. And it might caught a crack or something in it, I don't know. But like, before I put everything back on, I'm definitely gonna start it back up, try it again, start it back up and try it again. But definitely get you some WD-40 and spray it slowly. Because you know it drips down the hose and you can follow the drip and hopefully you find that leak. But this is definitely a learning curve for me. But I knew it was a vacuum leak because it was hanging. But I didn't know that screw was out though. That's new. So make sure you put a little Loctite up there, I guess, because she would vibrate out. But I didn't have any problems. That's the problem that like I can't figure out. Like even though that jet was out of that car, the bike still ran good. Even though the screw came out of the engine, the bike still ran good. But I don't know because T was riding this bike. I wasn't riding it. So maybe it wasn't riding right. And T, like I said, me and him both, this is our first time riding these bikes and we not accustomed to it, but I can really feel there's something wrong with it. So maybe it was something wrong with it and T really didn't know. He thought that's how the bike's supposed to be. But I guess everything happened for a reason. The signal light is what brought me to this. That signal light, if that signal light would never blew, look at that right there. I done stretched it up. I would not mess with aftermarket fairings. Think about changing this color anyway. But if it wasn't for the signal light, I would have never took the tank off. I would have never took the carbs off. I would have never changed harnesses. So I appreciate that signal light for going bad. I even cleaned my wires up. But like I said, anytime your RPMs go up and they hanging, you have a vacuum leak somewhere or one of your jets are clogged. But the thing, I knew the jet wasn't clogged because it was running off choke. Like if the choke, once you take the choke off and the bike cut off, 9 times out of 10, one of your jets is clogged up. But it was running, and that's why I couldn't understand like why. And this bike is normally like, soon as it starts up, this bike normally rides. Sounds good, idle good. So that really threw me for a loop. But like this hose is definitely hard. I'm gonna replace all those too. But I don't know what that thing, like I just didn't know. I'm thinking about going ahead and get it inspected today too. But I'm trying to think how, like all I can think of is it vibrated the thing out, like it vibrated it out. But I should have heard the engine sound different, which I did hear it sound different, but it also cleared up to where I thought, I'm like, okay, it do sound better. So I don't know. But the whole time it was a vacuum leak. But anyway, let's rock on. What's happening? Still need to be synchronized though. It still run like a little, I don't know. I hear the engine revving up now. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. I might have to just ride it and see what's really happening. Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm tired of taking the fairings off, putting the fairings on, cracking these old eBay fairings, and do that. Like, bro. But it's good to see that we got it up. I got the fairings on. I had to knock a couple pieces this way and that away, but I'm really not feeling this green and white and black. Like, not feeling it. Like, this ain't the color I want this bike. Maybe next year I can change it. Believe it or not, I like this bike way better. I even like the way it looks. I don't even want to paint it. But I'm thinking about taking the front off. That's the only thing that's throwing me off. I don't like this black front. I thought I wanted the bike black, but I don't want it black. I want it gray. So I'm gonna put that front back on. And this gonna be my sleeper. Well, I ain't gonna say sleeper, this gonna be my beat around, you know? I'm gonna ride this one more than anything. I like the way it look. I like the way it feel. I'm learning how to go in the curves. But this bike right here, I'm gonna just let this bike cool and chill. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's cool. This bike is cool and everything, but I don't know. I just like that bike over there better. Guess what? I'm beside the road on a different bike. Let me see who this calling me. They know I'm beside the road. Hello? There's a black knob. It should be on the table. It says on, off, and reserve. You see it? Yeah, it should be gas already in it. Yeah, it don't matter. All right. But yeah, beside the road, I'm in the curb. Boy, this is the worst spot to be right here. In this curb. Trying to go to the car wash. There's something up with this car wash. You know what I'm saying? We out here though. Let me go take a thumbnail real fast. But I felt the bike cutting off. It was doing pretty much the same thing. It was doing pretty much the same thing that other bike was doing. Like, I felt it lose power, like I felt all that. And I was like, yeah, she about to cut off. I'm losing power. I opened up the tank to see if it's vapor locked, but I don't see no kinks in the line. Everything looks solid. Fuel pump pumping. I'm trying to think, did I hook that fuel pump back up? That's the thing. Yes, I did. And here it go right here on the side. That fuel pump is hooked up. Lucky me, I got it on the side. But yes, it's hooked up. I don't see the cars coming, boy. Like I said, I don't see any kinks in the line. Let me see. Nah, no kink in the line. She just cut off. Like I said, I don't know if it's on reserve, on, or what. All I know is she ain't started. And I felt the cut off. I'm thinking it's just gas. But I was trying to put like fresh gas in here. I won't try to use the other gas. But let me cross the street and get this thumbnail. She should be coming. All them cars behind her, she gonna panic. All right, this is the knob I needed. I don't know which one is on and which one reserve. I think I'm gonna put it on this one. I'm thinking that's it. I think it was on, and there's not enough gas in it. She ain't kicking. No. Put a little more gas in it, I guess. I mean, I can see the gas splashing around though. All right, she started back up. I don't know what's up with her. Might cut back off. I'm gonna see if I can make it to the car wash. All right, made it. So with gas, all I'm gonna do is rinse off. They say you don't supposed to rinse a bike off. But she in that stage where she's dirty. Let me get the best rinse I can get. Get all that dirt.
Yeah. This pressure washer ain't even no pressure, like. You ain't see no dirt coming off.